This next tutorial is on how to create small groups within Microsoft Teams, and I also want to show you some of the different functions that your students will be able to utilize while in Teams. So when you go to your team, you will always see the general channel, and that's where everybody in the team can see what's going on with the group. If you want to create a small group, you're going to go up to the three little dots, the menu or more options for all of the team, not just the general, and you're going to add a channel. So when you click on add a channel, you can name it, small group A, and then you want to change the privacy. Instead of accessible to everyone on the team, you want to change it to private so that it's only accessible to the people you pull into that team or into that channel. Okay, and what I mean by that is that instead of everyone in the team being able to see, small group A, you're going to pull specific people. And Miss Hall is in here because she came and chatted with me about Microsoft Teams yesterday, so I'm going to add her to the small group just as an example. Okay, and then I'm going to click done. And then on the left hand side, not only do I have a general, but I also now have a small group A. And the only people that can see this small group A are me and Miss Hall, because we are the only two in this small group. Okay, within this small group, I can manage the channel, I could add more members, I can do, a couple of different things here. When I manage the channel, I get the same settings as before, so I can switch the member permissions. So if you're doing small group with students and you don't want them to be able to update tabs, you delete that or you uncheck that. You want to keep only owners can delete all messages, and you want to, unselect that the students can delete or edit their messages. Okay, so you can do all of those things here as well. And again, that's just for you and the member or that person that you pulled into that small group. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I don't actually need it. And if you, want to create a small group every day and delete it at the end, so that you don't lose track of who has access, or however you want to do it, those channels can, be created and deleted as needed. Within your teams, you can also call out to somebody or mention somebody specifically. Okay, so if I want to say, Miss Bree, sorry I missed your request to join yesterday. Okay, and that is just going to let Miss Sabri know that I messaged her directly. So instead of the message going to everyone in the team, it only notifies Miss Sabri because I called her out by name. Okay. Another thing that you can do, we actually use in the science department team. So we created a team for the science department, and within the science department, there are separate channels, one for 6th, one for 7th, one for 8th. But again, only the people in the channel can see it. So since I'm only 7th grade, I can only see the 7th grade channel. But in the general channel, we've created tags. So we can manage tags. And what the tags do is you can call out just the 6th grade team by typing that @ symbol, 6th science or 6th, and yep, @ 6th science, and that will message or notify the 3 people within 6th grade science that there is a message specifically for 6th grade instead of having to notify all of science department. And you can see that Miss Cooley did that up here. where she called out 6th science and 7th science to check on us to see how we're going or how things are doing. I need to delete this because I did that wrong. And again, I called out Miss Cooley. So if you want to create a tag and call out a group of people, again, it's just that @ symbol, and you would start typing, and it pops up. So 6th side, 3 people are in the tag. So when you call out 6th grade science, all 3 of those teachers will be notified that they have a message specifically for them. The last thing I wanted to show you in this tutorial has to do with what students can do as far as different tools within the live video. So first of all, you can change the name of the meeting at the top. So tutorial. You can join with the camera right away, you can join with the microphone right away, or you can turn these off before you enter. I'm going to click join now. Once you're in the meeting, okay, you are going to wait for your students to join you, of course, but you can also, if they've already accessed it, you will pop up with different people that are part of the team that you can send a request to join so that it notifies them and they can join you right away. This hides or shows the participants. That's what we're looking at now. So if I unclick it, that's going to go away. This button here is going to show the chat box. Okay. Students will be able to type messages if you haven't disabled it. They can add attachments, and if it's high important message, they can do that. They can change the formatting. Again, all these things are things that you would have to allow. The emojis are here if you want them to be able to send emojis, same with the GIFs, the stickers, and all these kinds of things. But up here also, you have this hand. So this is where their students would raise the hand, and it'll give you a notification here. If they were in the meeting, it would highlight them in yellow as well. And then you could call on them. They can click it to lower their hand, or if they forget to lower their hand, you can select it. It won't let me select my own, but you'll be able to select it here and put that you want to lower hand. Okay. Then again, you have your more actions. You can do your different device settings, meeting notes. You can record your meetings. And this is where if your students have their camera on and they're out of dress code, or there's something going on in their background, you can turn off all incoming video here. Okay. Oops. And then on the participants, if there was other people in the meeting with me, where it would say attendees, and I would be able to mute all from here as well. Instead of having to click on individual students and mute them one by one, I can come to participants, and there would be a button here that says mute all. Okay. And last thing I wanted to share is this button here is how you would share your screen. So you would click here, and there's a couple of different things that it allows you to do. You can share a screen, just a window, just one part of the browser, or the Microsoft whiteboard. The whiteboard allows students to write on the screen and collaborate all at the same time. It does not give them their own whiteboard for individual responses. And if you have a video that you want to share, where they can hear sound, you want to make sure that you include computer sound before you click what you want to share. If you don't select this, you will share your screen, but if there is a video playing on the screen, they will not be able to hear your video. And I found that out the hard way. So again, if you want video or sound from your computer to be shared while you are sharing your screen, you have to make sure you select include computer sound before you select which window it is that you want to share. Okay, I believe that is everything. If I forgot anything, if you have more questions, please let me know.